Legacy Shadow got a big buff, and actually a lot of builds did because of the projectile change. But basically what the projectile change did is the Z move is like instant, does insane damage, 33 damage, and it's a very low CD. It's only like 14 seconds for a fast range move, and there's like a bunch of true combos on Dummies guide. For example, crit into Z is true in Visored, you can see that hits. True 61 damage off like a ranged crit. Your X move is also true. You can do this. And of course your C move is true as well. And off the C move, you can do 200 damage combos. I'm going to put them here. There's two variants of it, but both of them do around 170 damage. Basically 200, you know, that's going to be like 2 bars or more. First combo starts with the crit, into the C move, into the Z move. This is all true, and then you just got to catch them with your Gashoryu. This is the 0-2-1 variant, and it's going to do Confliction into Ankle Split here for 176 damage-ish. Other variant, crit, into your C move, into your Z move, catch him with Gashoryu. 0-2-2 variant into Axe Kick Gehenna. And yeah. So that's your highest damage combo. Of course, you don't have to do the crit into the C, into the Z. I actually recommend you just do into the C move so it's easier to predict where they're going to land like that. But the Z move, if you throw it in there, will add another 33 damage on top, which is really broken. But honestly, just landing this combo on its own will still do 2 bars. Also on the ground, this is true too. You can do the C into the Z, into Gashoryu. And then into your other 2 combos like 0-2-2 or 0-2-1. Also another variant of the combo, if you don't want to try and go for Gashoryu that also does high damage, it'll do like 120 or 100-ish damage, is crit into C, into Z, into X. And that's 120-ish damage, completely true, and it'll be more consistent than trying to catch Ragdoll with like Gashoryu or Spine Rend off your crit. Also, another very important thing to note, if I didn't say it already, I'm pretty sure I did earlier, but you need to be in Visored for these combos to be true. You can see here, they're very close to not being true, and that's only because in Visored, Dummies Guide will have less end lag and you're able to combo. But if I was out of Visored, let me take off my Visored here, you can see it's not going to be true, even if I like buffer in and hold it. So, yeah, it's not hard to get Visored to do true combos, and obviously you still have Gashoryu on the ground normally, so... Anyways, for the build, 55 Hakuda, Confliction Gehenna, 10 speed, and we're running Crazed. I actually recommend Crazed over Grasp on this build because it's more consistent. You can do 100 damage true combos without Gashoryu on the ground with just Crazed, so I'll show you them later. Your Z move you can use basically whenever. It's an amazing poke tool, and anytime you land your C, the Z move is free to land, and then you can extend it to whatever move you want afterwards. So anytime you land your C move, go for your Z move, or just use your Z move. Like, watch this. This is probably the whole ranked map size, and I can literally do it from here, snipe him, and you can see it hits him instantly once my move goes off. Another combo you can do is C into Z, into Gashoryu, 0-2-2, into Crazed, and this is going to be like, I think 120 damage, 115 damage. You don't have to use Gashoryu, you can also just do CZ into Crazed, but that's another option for a combo if you want. And you can also do your other combos, the 0-2-1 ones off Gashoryu, so... Just depends on which moves you have on CD. This one is the 0-2-1 combo. And then I'll show the 0-2-2 combo again on the ground without the crit. 0-2-2. Axe Kick. Gehenna. So you can do it off the ground. You don't always have to do your crit to confirm this combo, but it does make it a lot easier to land because the C move is kind of hard to land on its own. But your C move basically confirms anything, so C into Z into X you can do. If you're not fast enough or close enough to do Gashoryu or like Gehenna, you can do that to quickly close the gap. But the further away you are, like from here, the X move won't be true. But you can also do C into Z, into like Spine Rend even, into Gashoryu. And then do your 0-2-1 or 0-2-2 combos off it. So that is really broken as well. I'll show you the 0-2-2 variant as well. And it would look like this. C into Z, to Spine Rend, Gashoryu, 0-2-2. And of course off 0-2-2 you can also do into Crazed instead of Axe Kick Gehenna. So some other tips for this build: before you get Visored in the beginning, you can kind of play hit and run. You have really broken moves. Your Z move is amazing poke, so use that, keep using that to get to Visored. And then once you get Visored, you can abuse your crit into your Shadow true combos. But even outside of Visored, you can still do your C into Z, into like Spine Rend Gashoryu combos without it. So like, it's not like you don't have true combos without Visored, but getting Visored makes them more consistent and more damaging. Oh yeah, also you should abuse your M1s. They are stupid fast on Dummies. Like, they're actually like ridiculous. Like, these are probably one of the fastest M1s in the game besides like Dim Shard and like maybe dual blade, but like they're very broken, and your crit hitbox is huge, so just keep abusing those. Make sure you maintain soul style, because if you want to be hitting your true combos, you need Ray, obviously, so take advantage of it. Also, here's some other combos for ground Hakuda. Confliction air into ankle split is always going to be true. You don't need to land Gashoryu to do that combo. It's very broken. You can do it really quickly by jumping behind someone's block. Another cool thing you can do is anytime you have a mark on somebody, always play for like pulse feint into like compass, or if you're on visor, auto track pulse into compass, because people just hold block, they're going to get gut broken by compass, and it's very broken. Also, another important thing to know is once you have a mark on somebody and you teleport to them, you don't have to do your move immediately. You have a lot of time you can wait, and the movement speed and the range of your compass is so broken, so if you teleport to them, they're going to try and block and then guard break them. You don't always have to do teleport into compass immediately. Like, you have a lot of time to mess up the parry timing. Like, you do some stupid stuff like this, like make sure they have a mark on them, obviously, do your Z move, poke, teleport to them, feint, and then do a compass guard break. Like, that is probably one of the most fun things you could do. Anyways, I'm going to go into some gameplay. This one's with Taekwondo. Taekwondo also is viable, but Dummies is just better. It's just the only clip I had before I switched to Dummies. I'll probably post Dummies gameplay though tomorrow.